What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Life Giving Podcast. We're on episode. I don't even know what episode we on now, man. I know. Shout out to my guy, 3 or 4 with us. But shout out to my guy D Neil, man. If y'all see him post every day, my guy been keeping us active and going. Man, your video's been good too, man. I mean, like my boy D Neil, he stop, wait. I be stopping like, okay. Yeah. I be like, let me listen. That was a good attention grabber right there, man. But no, man, you definitely been in that word and speaking good words, man. Like that's definitely been helping me for sure. Cause I'm like, I gotta stop, man. This like that's how you know God really working with you, man. Like that consistency and just your knowledge of the scripture now, man. So that's been good. That's been great to see, man. That's been real great to see, man.
For sure. I just jump in there and just think like, God, what are you trying to say to me? What do you want me to learn? And I just learn, literally just pay attention to every word, every verse, every chapter, the whole chapter, take in all the context I can. And then I try to allow him to speak through me as I'm trying to make these videos.
Cause it is a lot, man. Cause like you can read the Bible and be like, all right, God, what is this telling me?
I'm telling you.
Like you really gotta you will read one chapter and you're like, okay, I might have to read this for the week and try to see what is I might have to really research and Google or try to find an answer, talk to God to really get understanding of this. Cause there will be some things like, huh? Wait, huh? What? Okay, yeah, I need it. But then once it makes sense, sometimes like just going through life, it starts making sense on what that word says.
Exactly.
And that's the perfect thing right there, man. That's just seeing it unfold before your eyes in real time. So,
sometimes I can read it and be like, I'm not really understanding because I'm not relating to it, and then I go like a week later and I'm in that situation. But because I was in my word and I was like, now I understand what that scripture was trying to tell me. And so it's so awesome,
man. It's definitely a cool thing. It's always a mystery how God works, but hey, he worked greatly with us. He worked greatly. So, but we coming today with James chapter 1. Verses 2 through 4. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you're faced with trials of many kind, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. Man, that's a powerful one right there, man. Do you want to start it off, or you want?
Yeah. You got it.
Man, like I think like seeing that when I was younger, it's like, all right, tough times are gonna come, God gonna get you through it. But now that I'm older, like my mom when I was younger would be like, God, why do I have to go through this? They would say God give his toughest battle to his strongest soldiers. And it's like, God, how many tough ones do I need to do?
Like,
God, can I be on the second line sometimes instead of the front line? Can I get on the second line? Can I be the general? Can I, can I be the back and put people in position and set them up? Because that it's like, God, how much longer do I have to be in this front line? But then I started thinking, like, as I got older, when we're faced with trials, and I even tell my team this, man, it's like, man, in adversity, that's the perfect time to come together and come together in unity. And just imagine during those times of adversity, that's the perfect time to go to God. Most time we try to, and sometimes it do get it because we wait until something bad happened to go to God. But just imagine that faith already connected in the highs and in the lows. So when that adversity hit, that faith and knowing that God is going to take care of that situation. Some people, they wait till adversity hit, and now that faith is like, God, please. And, You might not see an immediate answer, or it might take a couple of days, might take a couple of weeks, take a couple of months, and now your faith is just wavering. But when you already so strong in God from the beginning, in the good times, when those bad times do come, it's like, oh God, I know you got me. Like your mindset changes, your perspective change. And I think that's what God letting us know. Like your perspective got to change with this. Now that you're older and mature, when these trials come, they're not here to destroy you or to weaken you. They're here to make you stronger, make you more mature, use your mind and use wisdom in these situations. And man, I just know, like, just seeing that every time I feel like when things are going a certain way, I'm like, it must be a blessing on its way. It gotta be a blessing on the way. It got to be, D. Neil.
Come on now. Yeah, I feel like it really, really helped me recently because I said this in another video. Where I was like, some days I just feel like my spirit is. I wake up and something not right in my spirit. Like I don't feel that presence of God. And it happened again recently, and I'm going through the word, and I'm thinking about scriptures I've been written in my heart, and it's just like I couldn't shake that feeling. And once that feeling hit, it's just like a spiral, a wave of dread come over you, and you start spiraling, thinking like, "Dang, what did I do? Like, why do I not feel God's presence strong today? Like, what did I do?" I started thinking of any kind of sins that I may have committed. And I start going down, and I know that's when the enemy like, all right, I got him now. Like now that I can push him further. But it was this word I didn't write this one in my heart. I feel like God had written this in my heart and hidden it for the moment. And it was just like in that moment, I remembered it, and then I went over the verse, and immediately like I start celebrating with my son. I started smiling, dancing around, we rejoiced. And immediately I just felt this weight just completely lift up off of me. And I felt that presence of God in my spirit like so strongly. And it was like, I get it. Yeah. I get it. Now I got this in a toolbox for when I go into future situations come. I'll be prepared. When the devil try to attack me, I'll be prepared.
Yeah.
And so it's amazing.
I'm telling you, man, like it's crazy how, when we look at life, like I mentioned, like being younger and being older, because I was just talking with my wife just about like the young mind, the young mind is different because they're at that adolescent age where, they sometimes be honest, but they might not be completely honest because you know how it is with your parents. You don't want to be completely honest because you don't want to disappoint them or, and it's just certain things like now that I have a more mature mind, and that maturity just comes with experience, I believe, just experiencing different things in life. And it just lets you know, man, you just got to persevere through all of this. As long as we live, we just got to keep going. You just got to keep fighting, fighting the good fight of faith and keep going. Because one of the main things that I learned is like, if I stop, just think about who I'm letting down. I tell my basketball boys all the time. It's like, man, I got 3 people in this house with me right now that I'll be letting down if I really just stop doing what I'm doing. I tell them like, you can't, as a man, you can't afford to be tired. You can't afford it. Yeah. You can get your rest and stuff, but you can't afford to be tired. Like I'll be letting 3 people down that's dependent on me, man. And like, you just got to keep persevering,
That's it. Yeah. And it's like, and like you said, as a man, like you the leader of the household, so like that feeling, that wave of dread hitting you and your spirit not right, then that's gonna disrupt the whole family, like because now you can't give them the time and attention that you want to because you just feeling too off, and so that when that hit, man, and because I hadn't got to enjoy my son that whole morning, like usually playing with him brings me so much joy, but something was off. And then when I felt that scripture hit, and I got to smile and just start dancing around with him, like that joy hit so strong, and it felt so beautiful, and it was
like you got your strength back. You got your strength back, man. I think that's the beautiful thing about just having a family, because even though
Yeah.
I get on my boys all the time. I'm tough on them. Like I was telling their
Yeah.
mom, like I'm tough on them because not only do I want to see them succeed, but it's my
Mm-hmm.
job as a father to make sure they
Mm-hmm.
succeed. It's my job as a father
Yes.
to make it tough so they'll know how to deal with tough situations.
Mm.
I wouldn't want them
That
going out here.
endurance.
Yeah, like you don't want them. I don't want them to go out here and thinking when life gets hard, that's the time to be sad. No,
Come
that's the
on.
time to figure something out and get to it. That's the time to make something happen. That's the time. You don't have to wait till you're fully weak to do something.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
I need to
Yes.
send you a picture, man. There was a picture. It
Mm-hmm.
just showed when we decide to do something, and it had like a gas tank
Yeah.
thing, and it's like it was
Yeah.
full. And it's like when we decide like not either not to do something, or when we decide to actually try, or give it a shot, or whatever, we do it on E
Yeah.
instead of waiting and to make it, instead of making something happen while we're
Mm-hmm.
halfway full. We decide to make something happen when we're on empty, and it's like I have nothing left to give. How can I do that on empty? I have nothing to give. So it's like
Oh,
whether I'm full or halfway, at least I still got something to give. You on empty, that car ain't
exactly.
going nowhere. That
But
car ain't
you ain't got nothing left in the tank for
exactly.
sure.
So
I
it's
love how you
like
said like, yeah, you preparing them like for like because in a verse it say not if trials come your way,
yeah,
but when troubles and so life is gonna be hard. And
hmm
so you giving them the tools that they need when life get hard, okay. I know to go back to my word, I know to go back to my scripture.
exactly.
My dad, he taught me, he helped teach me all this. So
I
that's
tell
big
you, man.
time.
Because people don't realize it. It's going to happen. They
Exactly.
got to. But God
Yeah,
promised to give us strength and be with us through those times. So man, that's always the great
exactly.
thing. That's always the great thing, knowing
Yeah.
that God is with us
Yeah.
through it, man. But overall, man, even just reading afterwards, it said, if any
Mhm.
of you lack wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you. Meaning, God ain't looking like at what you done. It's like if you ask, I will give it to you. You don't have to ask me for $1 million.
Yeah.
You ask for wisdom. Now God will give you that wisdom to make something happen. Probably have multiple
Come
streams
on.
of income to get that. Like we
Come
gotta
on.
work. We can't just live off of
Yeah.
the just faith alone. We gotta put that faith to action.
Exactly.
So just think
Facts.
on that, man.
Yeah.
And it said, but when you ask, you must believe and not doubt, because the one who doubt is like a wave of the sea blown and tossed by the wind. That person should not expect to receive anything from the Lord. Man,
Come
so
on.
just back to the
Come on.
mindset right there, T.
Come on.
Back
You
to the
believe I'm gonna
mindset.
do it for you? Right? You asking, but you ain't really got the faith that I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it to you. So come
Uh-huh.
on.
It's like I can't
Right.
like that's one thing I learned with God is like I do believe God will work a miracle. God will give you a sign right then and there.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
sometimes we just got to give God time because our timing is different from His.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It's like if you're
Preaching.
going to have faith, have that faith, have it for real.
You
Have
preach
faith
it.
for
You
real.
preach it.
You
Come
know, you
on.
don't want to
Come on.
put a time limit on God. And I
Come
think
on.
that's what we do sometimes. We put a time limit on it, and it's like, wait a minute, God's time is
That's
not like
it.
my time, our time. And
That's
if he
it.
said he's gonna do it, I gotta trust that he's gonna do it. When is he gonna do it? When the time is right, obviously, because his time
Yes.
is
Come
never
on.
wrong. His timing is always right. So when the time is
Come on.
right, it will happen. In due time. What
Exactly.
they say, in due time, man.
Exactly.
But no,
You preaching.
in all, man, like the Book of James is definitely a good one.
Yeah.
For anybody looking to get into the Book of James, it's very short. It's a short book, so
Yeah.
I know sometimes we press with time and wonder if we have enough time, and that's
Mm.
another good one to just dive into, just because it's
Great.
short, straight to the point. Um, and then it's just something you can just do every day throughout the week. It gets good. It's real good. That's that
Right.
New Testament, so it gets real good. But
Come on. For real. I
nah,
love it.
I definitely enjoyed this, Young Neil, man. This was a good one. I hope y'all
Yeah.
did as well, man. And y'all make sure y'all hit us up in the comments. Let us know what other chapters and books in the Bible y'all want us to talk about. Like I said, those
Yeah.
trials and tribulations, those
Come
temptations.
on. Come
Hey, we
on.
got this, man. We got this.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah,
You
tell
know.
us what y'all struggling with, man. Like we want to help. Like we want to
Yeah.
allow God to speak through us, so we can help as many as we can.
Yeah, because it takes a village. It takes a village, man. I know
God,
most people use that. It takes a village to raise a kid. It's like when I get older, you still need a village.
God, come
You
on,
still need that
we all
village of
got
people.
kids. You feel me?
Come on now, for real. But no, this has been great. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. If y'all watching on YouTube, make sure if you're listening on the podcast streaming platforms that y'all give us a rating, man. Give us a 5-star rating. Leave us a nice review, whatever y'all have for us. But other than that, that's all we have. We out of here.